Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. I want to get back to my coloring book collection videos, but first, I need to show you what I got for Christmas so that I can put these away in the appropriate groups that they would belong in. So, some of the things that I show you, I'm going to just tell you how much they were because I happen to have been there when they were purchased. Some of them were surprise, but some of them I was there. So they were purchased on Black Friday at Ollie's, and we had an additional coupon off, so it was like super great deal, and couldn't pass it up. My husband didn't like the idea that I was going to know my present, but you know how it is with coloring books. You really kind of want to pick your own. So the first one I have here is MOBA's Magical Coloring Book, Kaleidoscopic Coloring Journey. This is a super cool book. It says embark upon a spectacular coloring journey through a world of zombies with beards, toucans in baseball caps, gorillas with facial piercings, and other whimsical creatures. So this is an Australian artist, and the book was originally $15.99, and it's by littlebrown.com. And the artist is Mulga, and his real name is Joel Moore. You can find him at right here, mulgatheartist.com.au. When I saw this in the store, I just started flipping through it, and it was so different than anything I have ever seen before or anything that I own. I just knew that I had to pick it up. So here's your cast of characters, and you can see by some of the funny names here what we've got going on, like Where's My Scalp Zombie, Harley the Hipster, and Camilla the Gorilla. It's just very different. He uses a lot of dark ink work in his drawings, but I think they're super cool, and like I said, something very different. You have these bearded guys and fruit with expressions. And then there's some where it has like these super zoomed in close-ups, and then you get it a little bit farther away. Bone in his nose. And this poor little guy here, he's crying because his brain is hanging out. I'd be crying too. Here's some toucans in hats. And here's this guy with his bear head thing. So you get the gist. It's just super different, and the paper is not too bad. Pretty good. All right. So I thought this one would be fun to try and see what I could do with it. Like I said, there's a lot of dark work already on these, so I don't think there's going to be much to really doing them. Maybe fluorescent pencils would be cool, or markers. We'll see what I can do. So there's that one. And then I got these. There was two different ones to choose from, and I got one of each. And these are by Thunder Bay Press. They were $12.99 regularly, $1.99 at Ollie's. This one was called Deer. They're called Art. Wait a minute. I think it's called Adult Coloring Journal. Yeah, this one was Deer, and this one was Fox. They're beautiful. This one has like a goldish color, and then this one has more of like the rose gold accents to it. And I have a coloring journal already, but I use that for my swatch book because when I got it home, it was sealed up, and when I got it home and opened it, there was a bunch of writing pages, but the coloring pages only came like once every 10 pages or something. And so these, you get a coloring page every page. So you get one coloring page and one writing page. So I thought that was cool, and you know, some of these are pretty small, but I'm thinking of getting back into coloring some with my ink pens. I used to really like to do that, and I have those ink pens with the bunch of different ink colors in one pen, you know. And so I thought that would be kind of fun to do in here. But each one has, if you have the deer one, you know, you're going to get a lot of pictures that are in the woods and have, you know, woodsy deers and things like that in there. Several different pictures, but there are a few that repeat through this book and then the other one. And if you have the series called, let me see, wait a minute, The Art of Mindfulness, you will know that some of these pictures are in that series. You will recognize many of them from that series. So that's the deer one, and then here's the fox one. They both have these nice bookmarks inside, and they are sewn binded, not glue binded. This one has more of a doodly type look to it than the other one did. So, but I journal all the time, and to have a book that I can color and journal, I think is awesome, because when I do day trips and things, then I would bring like just this with me, and probably the ink pen with the multicolors, and then I can write and and I can color if I'm sitting, you know, at a cafe or something for hours at a time and I get tired and bored of writing. That's what I plan to do with these, but we'll see. You never know. I might use it as a travel journal. Not sure yet. And then I got these, you guys. If you haven't always, this is a fabulous deal. These are called Color Your World, Find Your Inner Creative Self, with our pair of exquisite coloring books. Okay, so this was marked down to $1.49 for the pair, all right? Then they had a red thing on it that said 50% off, and then I also had a 15% off coupon. So I got 65% off of $1.49. So I paid around 54 cents or something for both books. I don't know how you can beat that. If you know how to beat that, let me know. Now, I don't like, this is by Jane Hayes. I don't like every page in these, but the more I flip through them, the more I like them. They're very, like she says here, exquisitely detailed. Yeah, they're very detailed. So they're kind of shrunk down a little bit. This is a smaller book, so everything is smaller, as you can see what I mean. So, you know, the paper in these is really not bad, and I thought, even if there was just a few pages in each one that I liked, it was worth 54 cents, because there are some pages in each one that I like. And I might practice just some watercoloring washes in these. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But they do have some pretty pages. And like I said, for that price, even if the girls wanted them or the grandkids were playing in them, you just can't turn it down. So that one was Paradise Island. Has more or less like the birds and stuff. And then this one is blossoms and butterflies. And this one has things in the garden. So, chickens and watering cans and flowers, butterflies and birdhouses, tea set for a picnic, just that type of thing. So yeah, that'd be a cute one to do for Easter. So yeah, I thought that was a fantastic deal, you guys, and I couldn't pass it up. Then I found one called Coloring the Living Island, Fantastic Creatures and Magical Worlds. I've been kind of getting a small collection going of mythological or fantasy type books because my grandson does like those, and you know, he's getting older and bigger now, and he's not as interested in the kid books anymore, so I want to have a nice selection for when he comes. And he just left yesterday. He was been staying with me. So this one was $15.99 regularly, and the tag is gone, but I know it was $1.99, and It is by, I am so sorry I cannot pronounce that, Emily That and Brenda Lyons. So there's a lot of mythological creatures in here. This is a very chunky book. But what's cool is you get these posters, you get these flip outs. I think she said there's 4 in them, 4 totaled in them. So it's, you know, like a double page spread because they're one-sided. So basically it's the equivalent of just a double page spread in a regular book. But it's nice because you can pull them out and then use markers if you want to and not have to worry about your bleed through problem. So yeah, it does have some wallpapery ones, but it does also have a selection of different creatures from mythology. So I thought that one was pretty neat, pretty cool. I got this one, 101 ... Day of the Dead. So I have never had a ... book as an adult. I remember doing them as children. Yeah, this is going to be intense. This is also by Thunder Bay Press. It was $12.99. Ollie's has them for $1.99. There's 42 puzzles in here. And let me see if I can show you in the, yeah, here we go. Here's how they look when you finish them. So, of course, you can color them if you want to. I'm thinking of doing them in colored inks. We'll see, because I have eye problems, you guys, and look at them. Look how tiny the numbers are. So I'll let you know how it goes. But what's cool is on the back of each one, they give you like a little factoid, little trivia there about different things regarding Day of the Dead. Yeah, are we focused? Okay. So, yeah, that one was interesting to me. I got Just Add Color Flowers in Nature because I like these Just Add Color books. As you know, I love the Just Add Color tattoo one. I can't keep my hands off of it. I do not need another flower book, but this is 120 pages in here for 99 cents. You know, how do you say no? And I figured, you know, if I don't want it now, it doesn't mean I won't want it later, because once I start getting a collection of something, I feel like incomplete unless I have all of them. Does anybody else feel that way? Or is that just me being silly? So, yeah, like I said, with 99 cents and then plus I had the additional coupon for Black Friday, I just felt like I'm just going to grab it, and that way when I start building the collection, I won't be missing out on that one. So I have it now. And I told you guys, remember that hubby bought me a new Dracula, so you guys saw me flip through my my ruined copy of Dracula. So yeah, here's a fresh one. I mean, it even smells fresh and new, and so yeah, excited to have that. Then I found Just Add Color Circus. These books only have 30, so I don't think I'm going to collect all of these. I think that I just want to stick with the big Just Add Colors, but I did like this one. So it was $1.49, regular $12.99, and here's where you can find any information on that. What is up with my phone today? There we go. So this has really cute circus pictures in here, and I won't waste a lot of time on that because there are several flip throughs of this one on YouTube, you guys. But it's one-sided. Paper is pretty decent, and there's just some cute, really fun, I think, to do pictures in here. This one would be kind of a good one to do too at Halloween time. So there's that. Okay, I found this one. This is a coloring book for grown-ups, and what I think is going on here, let me see. Chartwell books. Chartwell books. Yeah. I had showed you guys in another haul these two books, Victoriana and Fairies. Remember? Well, once I saw this one and started flipping through it, I noticed that's a fairy picture from the fairy book. And then there's, you get mandalas. You get stained glass. You get these ones that look like they're from the Victoriana book. So I think this one is just a maybe hodgepodge collection of all of their books, which is nice because if you, here's even some tattoos, if you are going somewhere and you don't want to bring all your books, but you want a good selection of the things that you like, this might be a good one. So actually, I'm thinking this will be my Florida book. I know I can't make up my mind, but it's getting slimmed down to, I think it's going to be this one and possibly one of the coloring journals. I think that's all I'm going to need because, you know, I'm not really going there to color. I'm going there to do things and visit. So, but this one has quite a few things, and I figured too, if my friend that I'm going to see liked it and she was coloring in it with me, I would leave it there with her, because anything to get another coloring convert, right guys? We got to have all the coloring fans we can. Okay, and then I found this one. You know, I was so excited because these are my favorite. These 100 Art Therapy designs. This one is stained glass. You guys, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous book. It says, from medieval masterpieces to stylized Art Nouveau designs, a whole world of refined stained glass windows exists where motifs and colors combine in elegant harmony. In the back of this one, it will tell you where each of these windows, from where it came. So that's kind of cool. But if you like religious iconography, which I absolutely adore, then you will like this, because there's plenty of that in here. Whatever you could imagine that you would see in a stained glass type of a window, you will see in this book. It's absolutely gorgeous, just absolutely breathtaking. It's, in my opinion, I mean, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing, but you can probably imagine this all done up with, you know, this colors like stained glass, the blues and the oranges and yellows. I think it's going to be fabulous. So if anybody wants to flip through this one, let me know. I think it's worth flipping through, and I don't think there's any on YouTube. Not that I have noticed. Okay, and so now we'll get to some of the things that I didn't know about. I got these. This is Color Your Own Tarot. I think the hubster got this one at Half Price Bookstore. So, yeah, I'll show you the back. This is also by Thunder Bay Press. The price listed is $19.99 in the US. And on here, this side, you get your book. And on this side is where the cards are. They're very large cards. And if you know about tarot cards, I'm going to just give you a little bit of a heads up. This is a pip deck, which means that it's got non-illustrated minors in the minor arcana. So only the major arcana is illustrated. So that would be, you know, like the Lovers and the Emperor, the Sun, those cards. But when we're talking about like the Four of Swords or the Three of Cups or that kind of thing, those are just going to be 3 cups or 4 swords. There's not going to be an actual picture or something happening in there. So keep that in mind if you think this is something that you would enjoy doing. I think that I'm going to color all of the major arcana here. And probably skip, see, like here's like the 9, or whoops, the 6 of Cups. It's just 6 cups. So I think that would get very tedious going through all the suits. But doing the major arcana, I think, is going to be a lot of fun. You also color the back of the card. So the backs are all the same. The cardstock is, you know, it's okay. I wouldn't say it was bad or anything, but if you really were going to use these as a tarot deck, you might want to maybe put some lamination on them when you're done. That's entirely up to you, but I think this is a project and a half, and it will probably take me a long time, but that's okay. That's okay. I thought it was an awesome gift, and I loved it. These were my Christmas stocking. So I've seen people review these. These are from the Dollar Tree, I believe. They're 6 charcoal pencils. I've heard Super Ray Dizzle. If you guys don't follow Super Ray Dizzle and you want to follow a really awesome artist who is sweet and is accessible and friendly to everyone, then check out Super Ray's channel. But she's a Dollar Tree shopper, and she said these are like some of the best charcoal pencils and her favorite that she owns. So I was glad to receive those, and then apparently they have metallic pencils now at the Dollar Tree, which I did not know. So I've got some more metallic pencils to play with, because you just never have enough of those. And last but not least, the hubby put that in my stocking, and it's Prismacolor Premier 12 Under the Sea set. He said, you know, I was working on a page in the ocean book, I think, and he said that inspired him. So that's what's in here, these colors here. I probably have these colors from the bigger set that I have, but I was happy to receive this, and you could never have too many colored pencils, in my opinion. If you color a lot, you know how fast they wear down. So that is it, guys. That is my awesome Christmas haul. And I'm so genuinely thankful and appreciative to all of my family for indulging my hobby, and I'm thankful and appreciative for all of you who are watching and who have subscribed, and I'm wishing each and every one of you the blessings of a wonderful new year. Take care. Bye-bye.